So that's what BSB do.
Yeah, he do a lot.
Right then.
You can
Say,
hear
have
my
you
click.
considered perhaps summoning your friend Alfred for this?
Now I am. Or now I have.
Or maybe your friend Liquidy Poo.
Yeah, I'm gonna
both
get back down there and ring the bell.
Both of those are solid options.
Oh, you found the blobby thing!
I noticed him earlier. I was wondering what that was.
Are you familiar with crystal geckos?
Alright, this is probably close enough. Let me just check my network password. Yep.
Yeah, it's still TFN.
So it should still be TFN, at any rate.
Alright, beckoning bell up.
Ding dong ding.
You know, let me just announce the password to the internet.
I mean, if people are gonna invade, then they're probably gonna need that password.
No, invasions don't worry about passwords.
Oh, really?
Oh, we get invaded all the
it-
damn time.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it helps if you're, like, specifically trying to invade a friend or something, but not in a general sense.
Oh, okay. A bell-ringing woman has appeared somewhere.
Oh,
wait. Yes. The bell-ringing woman.
Wait, didn't it just say ringing old hunter bell?
He summoned,
Bell-ringing woman rings a sinister bell.
Haha, yes.
He summoned Alfred.
Now, what do you think the sinister bell is for?
That sounds like invasions.
That's right.
That seems ridiculous. I wouldn't...
Who'd you get?
The bell's resonance has beckoned Liquidy Poo. Gonna wait to see if the invader shows up.
I wouldn't. If you can get into the boss before he gets there, you can just...
Ignore him.
Yeah.
Actually, good point. I do have a lot of souls in there. Somewhere. There they are. Just gonna grab these.
Liquid, are you sitting this one out?
What do you mean? Oh, completely whipped. I mean, I should have expected as much with someone as mobile as Bloodstar. Damn it, did it again.
Oh, I see what you're using.
Yeah.
Even I put that away for this fight.
Okay, I'll stop trying to do the big one.
You're getting fancy. I mean, I approve. Don't get me wrong.
Alright, I got Bloodstar on my first try, so if you decide that you want 2 friends, we can do that now.
Okay.
I'm gonna burn all my fucking... Okay,
When does phase 2 happen?
he doesn't really have a phase 2.
Well, he does kind of, like,
There
ish.
is something that will happen at about the 1/3 health mark, but other than that...
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because he just did it. I hope he doesn't grab me again. Because I don't think I can survive that.
You cannot.
No, I need to stop trying for that. It's not going to work.
Yes, it will work eventually.
Well, it did once.
Ah!
Oh, damn.
Fucked up.
You should have said visceral. Whoop.
No, I dodged out of the way because I didn't think I got it.
But then you got it.
You know, if he didn't start sliding around...
Mr. Damn it, Alfred!
Did Alfred get eaten?
No, he interrupted
Alfred
a visceral.
Yeah, Alfred is... Like I said, he's better than nothing, but he's not super useful, if we're being honest.
He's about as useful as I am. Which is to say, at least I make fun of you.
Does being near it cause poison damage now?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's
I see you noticed. So yeah, at this point, just even getting close to him will cause poison.
I see.
Alfred needs to get the hell out of my way.
So hilariously, when Keyboard and Liquidy and I did this for Keyboard, I want to say, he eventually succeeded in the hunt, but it turned out he was poisoned. And he died to poison after the prey was slaughtered.
Yeah, that almost happened to me right here.
So I hope you got a good view of that wind-up I did. Oh, I love that attack.
I didn't, but I'll probably see it in editing.
So the weapon I was using is called the Stake Driver, and it's basically a power fist.
It's a pile driver. Strapped to your arm.
Instead of a fist, it's like a big spearhead.
Or, I'm sorry, a pile bunker, I guess, because that's
Yeah.
the horizontal version.
Alright, so did you notice the thing that you got from that?
Yeah, some chalice?
Yeah, so, do we want to do a Chalice dungeon next?
Well, I was gonna suggest that to Argate at this point. Did you know that Chalice dungeons are entirely 100% optional?
Yes.
So
Okay, I mean, they are.
And this
but,
is and accessing
like
the only way to access them is by beating this boss.
Really?
this boss who has a dead end afterwards.
I mean, I don't really care so much about it being a dead end. I would have gone this way anyway at some point, but
Really, I just I
we're just
enjoy
laughing
the
because-
implication that we made you fight something early that you could have waited on if you wanted to.
Alright. Well, at any rate, I feel like you should do at least one, since we did drag you down there to do it.
Yeah.
It is definitely important to, now that you have access to Chalice dungeons.
Farewell, good hunt.
I'll give it a shot.
They're fun.
I'm just gonna.
Alright, so you're gonna want to keep about 1,000 souls on hand, because you do need to pay to activate it.
Oh, okay then.
Gotta pay to
I'll just,
play.
Farewell, good hunter.
I'll just keep at this. Where do I?
Okay,
Well, first of
look
all-
on the... turn around. It's to your right.
Hang on. Oh, this guy's up in the room, so I'm gonna talk to him first.
Oh, Gehrman.
Church.
Right, Gehrman.
Ministers who belong to it
Wait,
were once guardians of
I think-
they worked today, but they are so a sin.
oh, wait, no, he told me this already.
Yeah, he's pretty
Okay.
boring.
Was it like one of these tombstones over here?
Yes.
It's one of the tombstones on the other side.
Yeah.
Not the first or the second one.
Yeah,
It's
second-
the row
second
opposite.
one.
The first one is like the matchmaking tomb, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do I want to do Chalice Ritual?
Yes.
Yes. And I'm gonna throw this out there. I don't think co-op Chalice dungeons will be happening on stream. They're not conducive to, they're just not.
They're... What Liquidy is saying is, they're not fun.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's not the issue I was going with. The issue I'm going with is that they're, well, okay, yeah, they're tedious as hell, but in the sense that, you cannot go from start to finish in that one person's dungeon.
Oh, yeah, right. You have to resummon every time you finish a floor or some bullshit like that.
It's
And-
really
that sounds
tedious.
annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna conduct the ritual then.
Yeah, that's what you want to do.
And there is a way around that by using the matchmaking, like, glyph tombstone, except it takes 9 years for it to actually find your friends.
At least in our experience.
In our experience, yes. Like, really, for Chalice dungeons, they should have disabled the automatic dismissal after a boss fight and made it become like an optional dialogue instead. That would have been really nice, I think.
Yeah, but the Chalice dungeons are trash, and we can't have nice things.
They should have been good, but they aren't.
So what's the general idea behind the Chalice dungeons?
They are randomly generated.
Yeah, they're roguelike-y.
Well, correction, half of them are randomly generated. See, right now you have the Thumeru chalice, but you can also find Thumeru root chalices, I think. And those ones are the randomly generated ones.
I see.
The game's lore in certain places will actually refer to these dungeons.
I'd actually forgotten about that. Thank you.
Uh,
These places have some significance.
Yeah, like, in fact, there is a secret boss hidden at the very, very bottom of the very last chalice.
Oh, yeah.
Of course. Locked by device, so we're going that way then.
But yeah, I figured you should do at least one of these, just to see why we're never going to do any other ones.
What is that colorful water?
That's oil.
Oh, so I'm more flammable then. Okay.
Well, only the floor.
Oh, a little bit.
the floor isn't lava yet.
I see I've walked into Sen's.
Oh yeah, welcome to Sen's Fortress.
Oh, it gets better.
By the way, I hope you like this tile set. It's a little unfair to call it a tile set, but I think you understand my meaning.
I do.
No, I'd go so far as to call it a tile set.
Basically, all of the Chalice dungeons look like this, but with different saturations. One of the later ones gets a particle effect. Ooh.
Oh man, I love particle effects.
Does it get any colored lighting too? Bring me back to the 90s.
So real quick, did you notice what she was doing there?
Ringing a bell?
Yeah. Do we know? Do you remember what we do with what happens when they ring bells?
Do you think that bell sounded sinister at all?
Somebody got
Oh.
flattened.
He did!
Oh, the number of times the naked man has flattened us.
Actually, I think this is isn't this guy unique to Chalice dungeons?
Yeah.
Yep.
This is the only place in the game you will see him, and you know, I'd say thank God for that, but really, he's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, he's really not that bad.
Well, unless
if
he
you
turns
don't get
around.
clubbed through the wall.
They say, although it is funny when the game puts like 3 of him in a room and is like, yeah, this is a boss.
That sounds like a pain in the ass.
You would think, but no, they're just as easy to parry and just destroy as every other one of those
Fat
those
guys.
like giant dudes.
Well, assuming you're not fighting on stairs.
Also, hello to really cheap stealth.
Alright, so yeah, your goal on every level is to find that lever and then open it, which will lead to the boss.
Yeah, you remember that gate you found that was locked
Yep.
by device?
Now it's not.
It's
No,
not
it's
locked
not.
by device anymore. And if you were to die, I'm not suggesting you would. I mean, clearly you're doing okay. But if you were to die, I believe the device remains unlocked.
Yeah, it stays unlocked.
Yeah, I'm
Good.
fairly certain it does.
I definitely know that it does because it's me.
I mean, to be fair, some of the later Chalice dungeons also get increasingly horseshit as far as layouts
yeah.
and stuff, so...
Yeah, I didn't
Like,
do very many of them.
Just for example, how about a bell-ringing lady who summons an entire horde with a single jingle?
That sounds awful.
Single jingle.
Man, it sure is a good thing that we're not making you play that far. So yeah, this is a boss.
Oh yeah,
He is
I
also
guess-
naked.
I guess this guy's unique too. It's just you kind of stop
Yeah.
seeing him that way after a while.
Yeah, he's unique to the Chalice dungeons, but is not unique in any way at all. You will see an awful lot of the undead
I
giant.
see.
I like his candles.
It's kind of impressive that he doesn't let any of them go out.
I never really got... I'm too busy being killed by him to really notice his candles, so...
Wait, what? Okay, I'll take it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure, that happened.
Yeah, sometimes the big guys, when you pump enough damage into them, you can just visceral them.
I think I noticed it with
understand
Cleric Beast too.
Yeah, Cleric Beast is another one you can do that on.
Oh, Blast says he's got a pustule in his leg that'll burst if you hit it enough.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh,
it's on
I
his
see
right,
it.
It's on his right leg. I mean, he's basically dead
That's
anyway
it.
at this point. But...
Yeah, it's...
But, you could pop that kneecap if you really wanted to. Ooh.
Well, I got him.
Nice.
Don't you feel accomplished? Don't you feel like you really did something here?
Sure, we'll call it that.
Good. Savor that feeling, because you've got a lot of dungeon past this.
Yeah, I think there's 3 more.
So does my progress
layers?
get saved as I go through these?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
cool.
what
I'm
you're
just
hitting
gonna
those
leave
lanterns
then.
for. I can't imagine why. This is so thrilling.
Now, can you say that with a straight face?
This is very thrilling.
Gripping streaming. I'm not watching Star Trek Into Darkness at all. Not even a little.
I'm what it. Very
Okay,
well.
I'm gonna take a point of skill.
You know, 26 wasn't good enough, but 27.
Okay, so... Wait, Church of the Good Chalice? What? Oh, that's...
That's where you
Right,
that's where
okay.
you beat Bloodstarved Beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want progress, you want to head
Yeah,
back to
okay.
Cathedral Ward.
Although, do you want to poke Tome of Odin just to see if it, Oh, you've already... Never mind.
I don't think that thing happens until you're ready for the next plot boss.
Okay.
You have to do some stuff in the next area, if I remember right.
Do you?
I
thought
don't
I thought it
like
was
that.
after...
It could be. I don't know that for a fact, but
I don't particularly like that part of that thing.
I
So
always thought it
specific.
felt... Yeah.
Thank you.
It's very easy to miss. Soulsborne sidequests.txt. It's very easy to miss.
they're also almost universally bad and
If you find any
aren't usually worth the effort that it takes to complete them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of .txts
Yeah.
we could fill in there.
So what you're saying is... Souls!
Souls.
I haven't forgotten.
Oh, hey, there's an old lady here now. I bet she's a nice, gentle old lady.
She's not a dick at all.
It's all your fault. You put it outside.
I appreciate that you're just kind of casually holding that torch right next to her. Like if she's Like, if she says one wrong word, this will conveniently find the side of her dress.
Okay, well, that's all she's got, I suppose. I think this was the other way I didn't go over to.